I often say that losing my daughter, Birdie, was the hardest thing in my life. I was just like looking for any support that I could, and I was looking for this hope that I would be able to have a living baby come home, and the Rainbow Clinic understood that, and they could give me that.
The Rainbow Clinic is a clinic that is available to families that are currently pregnant after loss.
It really extends beyond just a stillbirth to any kind of perinatal loss. So we've had patients who've had a preterm delivery and had the baby die after birth. We've had patients who've had multiple miscarriages, patients even who had to terminate a pregnancy because of a severe fetal anomaly. They feel that kind of loss. So it's patients that come to us for that extra sensitivity and really the medical care that's provided.
I often get asked the question, how preventable is stillbirth? And up to 10 years ago, obstetricians were trained that stillbirth is largely not preventable and that we often don't uncover an underlying cause for stillbirth. But actually, more recent data suggests that stillbirth is actually largely preventable in the majority of cases.
We follow fetal growth very carefully. We do fetal monitoring to make sure that the fetus is doing well inside the uterus. We have nutritional support. We have a registered dietitian. We have a social worker that works with us. We have a cadre of our medical assistants and sonographers who are integral to the care of the patient.
Patients are coming here with a lot of anxiety or fear or grief that might be coming up. So we try to understand their history and try to meet them where they are throughout the entire pregnancy.
When I think about the Rainbow Clinic, a patient that we recently delivered comes to mind. She had a very, very difficult initial pregnancy that unfortunately resulted in a stillbirth, and had the courage to become pregnant again.
Hi, my name is Marielys Almonte. I am a Rainbow Clinic patient. I found out I was pregnant with my second baby. I was 5 weeks, and that's when I Googled the best doctors and the best hospital, and that's where I found Dr. Stone and the Rainbow Clinic. That's when Dr. Stone saw me, and she told me, I think this is the correct time at 21 weeks to keep you hospitalized as you asked me to. I was here 64 days. I got to know all the hallways, all the rooms, all the nurses. Everybody became my family, the nurses and the team at Mount Sinai Hospital. My baby came home with me April 12th of 2024. And it was the exact same day that I lost my first pregnancy. I lost my first pregnancy April 12th of 2022. So it made it extra special for me, and it was like a blessing from God for me to take my baby home the same day I lost my first one. It made my Rainbow baby extra special.
I'm Chloe Acera, and I was a patient at the Rainbow Clinic. I was pregnant in 2021, 2022, and I lost my daughter at 34 weeks. We joined support groups. We did all these things to try to wrap our heads around losing this person that was part of our family. We first came to the Rainbow Clinic before we were even pregnant, just to kind of check it out. And the way that Dr. Stone held our hands and said to us, "This is a terrible thing that happened to you, and you can get pregnant again, and you can bring a living baby home," that was the first person that had said that to us. I ended up needing an emergency C-section, which was terrifying because it happens really quickly, and because I've lost a baby, it felt very much like I might lose this baby too. I actually remember just like being in the OR, and Ruby came out, she cried, she was totally fine, and I was just like saying over and over again, "I love you so much, I love you so much." And then that was to Ruby, and then the second thing, I just like looked at my doctor and I was like, "Thank you so much. You brought her here safely, like thank you so much."
We've become family to each other, I feel like. It's not just physician, patient, it's really friendship and real family. we just want so much our patients to have a successful outcome after having suffered such a loss.
It was very heartbreaking to go into a hospital and leave and not come home with your baby. Up until this day, when people ask me how many kids do you have, or is this your first baby, I never say this is my first baby. I always say this is my rainbow baby.